Hey everybody, on May 17th, 1994, I was one of the world's fastest men. I had earned a scholarship to the University of Arkansas to run track and field. Go Pigs. I was a four-time All-American, and at the same time, or right after I graduated, I was in the United States Army and part of the Army's world-class athlete program. I was also a Gulf War veteran and a candidate for Officer Candidate School. Twice, I had been to the Olympic trials in three different events. But on May 17th, 25 years ago today, one misstep over a hurdle in a practice session changed my life forever. You see, we all have missteps in life, and those missteps might derail us for a moment. And if you have not had a misstep yet, well, as my grandmother used to say, oh, just keep on living, son. So I was running the first curve in a practice session in the 400-meter hurdles. Now, I was approaching each hurdle at the speed of about 8.78 meters per second, and that converts to what? Yes, really fast. If you answer really fast, you are absolutely correct. It's about 19 miles an hour. I was having issues with the wind, and though I was a dominant right leg leader, because of the wind that day, my left leg was coming up as the lead leg. The inconsistency was just driving me nuts. And sometimes in hurdles, as in life, you just want things to stay the same. So I did one last pass over the first two hurdles. They were all spot on. But when I got to the third one, my steps were off again because of the wind. So I decided to take the hurdle with my left leg leading. Then I would just run out of it, and I would just reset the whole race again. I launched myself off my right leg, crossed over the hurdle with my left leg leading, but this time when I came down, I heard a snap. My body fell forward and I twisted in the air, and I saw my left shin pass in front of my face. My shoulders hit the ground, and I bounced to a halt. I did a once over my body. My shoulders were okay. My waist was okay. But when I saw my knee, I knew I was in trouble. The leg was in a hyperextended state. My patella or kneecap had risen about 3 inches up my femur bone. And though my femur was going straight, and straight out, the dislocation had the lower portion of my leg canted across my right leg, and my foot was resting on the black surface of the haze track. I believe when we have a misstep in life, this is where the real us begins to quietly surface. Our true self, our true character begins to rise. Our true self might be suppressed until it is pressed. We do not get the character in our times of test. Our character is revealed during our times of testing. 25 years ago, my test was just beginning, and as I lay there on the track, I knew the injury was bad. The pain was even worse. But my first words, according to eyewitnesses, was hallelujah. Faith that would be okay in me during the time of testing. Even from the early moments, something in my spirit resonated that God was going to get the glory out of this suffering. But also, it was due to the fact that the injury happened here in the United States, and I was surrounded by my Army teammates, my real heroes, all with first-hand, first aid experience. It did not happen when I was running track over in Bitburg, Germany, when I was stationed over there, when I would jump over the fence at the local track, and in the dark, I would set the hurdles up and wait for cars to pass by so I could run the hurdles by car light that came from the headlights as they made the turn. I was thankful that the injury did not happen there because I probably wouldn't be here. I think back on that time now, and I can't believe how stupid I was for taking such a risk. So, what is a story, or what are the stories that you tell yourself when you have missteps in your life? What characters revealed in you when you are, say, cut off in traffic, or you lost a promotion, or your idea was not accepted by your colleagues? Do you have fears, or do you have a resolve to rise? Well, I'm going to leave it for that at that point for now, and we'll have to come back here next week with the rest of the story on what happened, because there is an addition part to the story. If you want the spoiler, you can go to my website, johnregister.com, and watch my TEDx talk, and you will get all the information. Spoiler alert on that one. So thanks again, and go forth and inspire your world. My inspirers. We'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you. Bye.